Welcome back to the channel. We've got another 11 plus question, and here it is. So we're told the price of a tea and a coffee, and that's £1.60 altogether. We're also told that 2 teas and 2 biscuits is £4, and then we've got 1 biscuit and 2 coffees is £3.10. And what we need to figure out is the cost of a tea, a coffee, and a biscuit. So we'll find out the price of all of those things together. And then maybe we can work out the cost of each of those individually. So what we need to spot here is this. In the first line, they told us the price of 1 tea. And over here, in the second line, we've got the price of 2 teas. Now altogether, that's 3 cups of tea. And if we have a look at the coffee, in the first line, they've got 1 cup of coffee. And in the third line there, they've given us 2 cups of coffee. So again, there's 3 cups of coffee there in total. And then if you look at the biscuits as well, in the second line, you've got 2 biscuits. And then in the third line, 1 biscuit. So again, in total, you've got 3 biscuits. So what does this mean? Well, if you added the cost of all of these together, imagine we bought everything on this list. Then we'd be buying 3 cups of tea in total. We'd also be buying 3 cups of coffee because there's 3 coffees here. So 3 coffees. And we'd also be buying 3 biscuits as well. So 3 biscuits. And so to find out the price of buying everything in this list, we just need to add together the total sums of money over there. So that's going to be 160, that will be 560, and then £8.70 in total. And now remember, that's the cost for 3 teas, 3 coffees, and 3 biscuits. So if we just wanted the price of 1 tea, 1 coffee, and 1 biscuit, then all we need to do is divide this by 3 because there's 3 times as many things over here. So all we need to do is £8.70 and divide that by 3. So let's do that over here. £8.70 and divide it by 3. So into there twice with a remainder of 2. That's 9 and then 0 in the end. So that comes out as £2.90 for a tea, a coffee, and a biscuit. But now can we go further? Well, if we just rub this out, we've just learnt the price of all 3 items added together. And now look what they told us in the very first line. They told us that a tea and a coffee is £1.60. So that means, well, these 2 items over here, the tea and the coffee, are worth £1.60. Well, the only other thing here is the biscuit, which must then add on to this £1.60 to give me £2.90. So I can work out how much a biscuit is. Well, that means a biscuit must be £1.30 because 160 plus 130 will give you £2.90. So you've got the price of a biscuit. And now what you could do with that is, if we know the price of a biscuit, we know 1 biscuit and 2 coffees is £3.10. So if we know now that a biscuit is £1.30, then that means these 2 coffees must be the remaining money to add up to £3.10. And so that is going to be £1.80 for 2 coffees. And therefore 1 coffee, we'll just half that, and that's going to be 90p. So I'll put coffee equals 90p. And now that you've got this information, you can now go to the top and you know a tea and a coffee is £1.60. And if we just found out that coffee is 90p, so this here is 90 pence, then that means a tea would need to be 70p because 70 plus the 90 will give you £1.60. And so there you go. That's how we can find out the cost of all of the items and then each of them individually as well. So hopefully that will make sense.